think, and some people could be. Then there's this whole thing. I just wanted to put that out there. That there's this whole thing of saying that, oh, because woman don't born Pekin, she's all loose. That is so wrong. Like if my vagina can push out a baby that the head is as big as a football, and still, I mean, retract. Come on, and still retract. It's just give us some credit, I beg. Yeah. No, even there are some times where, for instance, when I was having my first child, I had a cut. Okay. Because the baby's head was too big, so they had to cut me up and stitch me back. But did that affect my sex life? Sorry, no, it did not. Of course, there are some other methods which you use. There's some all natural methods. There's some medicine you would take, some drugs, because that really could affect.
No, but I think, not to cut you short, but I think that's dependent on the size of the baby and then how fast your body heals. Well,
yeah, but it also goes to say that if you don't take care of your body properly, you could have that kind of those kind of issues where you're having sex and there's this sound that you have, this like it's almost like a fart.
Oh, that's like air releasing actually.
But sometimes when you do that, because these are real issues that women have. No, these are real issues that women have.
No, but that one, so it's not an actual issue per se. It's based off of sex positions. So there are sex positions that you stay that air easily enters.
No,
and
but
then when you
where I'm coming from this is a situation where I know for the new moms, they have cuts, not necessarily a CS, like cuts from, because the baby's like a proper tear that they have to sew you. That thing is as painful as a CS cut. So so it's hard. You have to go through that process of healing, and you're not so sure if, like you slightly said, depends on how your body heals well. But there's also that insecurity of because I had it. I had the whole idea that how was I gonna fit back into society, and how is a man going to? Then of course, thankfully, I had my second mom that helped me with the process of nurturing back and healing me up, and did the whole omugwo thing. So it worked for me, but some people might not have that privilege. That's where the things like the VV.
I know what you're saying.
Yes.
The vulvar infection.
Come into place. Those are the kind of things that VVF. Mm-hmm. So those kind of things come into play. So all in all, I have learned that no matter how big a penis is, it's not too big for the vagina.
Then another thing that I read on, that I researched on, is height matter a lot in terms of the size of the
Interesting.
So
you might be right.
Shorter people have a shorter passage because they even tell you depending on when you're pregnant, the dilation thing, they ask you how far have you dilated and stuff. So for shorter people it's shorter. Do you understand? So for taller people may or may not, but I know it's usually for shorter people. So in that case, imagine someone who is not so tall now going out with someone who is really endowed, and then she has like a shorter passage and penetration happens. That's when you now feel the whole you're hitting my wall, so that kind of person would not really be advised to go for someone who's properly endowed.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah. It's safe to say that you have to know what works for you as a woman.
Which is exploration.
Yes, you have to know what works. Because at the end of the day, what is the use of a big dick if it causes you pain?
True.
I wouldn't want to have sex and all I'm experiencing is pain. Nah, bruv. Nah. It won't work. I want sex that is pleasurable, that I don't want to feel pain. No, there's a lot of pain in life. Sex could be some people's escape, and some people's feel good moment. So, but why should you? And of course, there are things that people would say. A girl would see a guy and would size him up and say, well, his dick is big and she wants to opt out. And you could understand if that works for her. And I think I want to beg women on the show to know what works for you. If it doesn't work, see, Oga, your prick is too big. Can we just be friends? No, because it's easier. It's easier. No, let's be honest. It's easier. You're not necessarily killing his ego, because guys like that say, oh, this doesn't work for me. I don't want to hurt myself. we move. Simple.
Okay, so to add to what you've said, I feel that for that to, it depends on what exactly is causing the person pain. So again, are you properly aroused? If you're not properly aroused, sometimes using lube matters. Using lube, or then telling the guy, okay, maybe you should go down on me, and then make it easier. Because first of all, if you decide to use lube, just stimulating that place with lube, you realize that you have made your natural juices to flow then.
But again,
you get, and then there's easy, because if you're not properly aroused, you're not properly expanded.
True.
And then it's painful. It's like trying to put a stick like this, and then the space is like this.
Yeah.
You get, so it's gonna hurt. You're gonna bruise, and when you bruise, there's now opening for the STIs and whatnot, depending on who you're with. Do you understand? Exactly. So you have that. So